Hey guys, so I've been enjoying just doing the things that you guys tell me to do for these vlogs because it means I don't have to think. I'm lazy. Anyway, I'm gonna be responding more to the things you're telling me to do. Hopefully I'm gonna start getting ahead on vlogs soon, but we'll see if that actually happens. I'm still really busy. Destructor LXV says to put a 6x6 in my pockets for the entire vlog. Now you're not gonna be able to see this, so I can just pretend to be putting this in my pocket, but really just set it on my desk. And there you go. Now you can believe me. I have a 6x6 in my pockets. You're welcome, Seth Piotrowski. Hunchman Spades wants to know about the Dilsoni podcast and whether I listen to that anymore. I haven't listened to that in a while. I haven't actually really been watching or listening to any cubing content on YouTube. It's kind of funny. You might think that I would watch that because I produce it. It's the sort of thing where, like, for a few years I was totally into all this cubing stuff on YouTube. But then it just sort of all started to seem the same to me, and I know it's not. Like, a lot of the people who are creating, I'm friends with a lot of them, and I know that they're creating a lot of really good stuff. It's just, it doesn't interest me as much anymore. What interests me now is, like, with speed cubing, just getting faster at events and practicing on my own. I only really watch cubing videos now when I'm, like, actually trying to learn something specific. Like, if I'm looking up a tutorial for a new method, or, like, hey, does anyone have any tips on how to learn to do this part of FMC better, or like if there's something I want to reference in one of my own videos, I might check whether it's been covered before. But in general, I don't watch cubing videos anymore. I'm still subscribed to a bunch of cubing YouTubers, and every once in a while they'll post a video that I'm like, that looks interesting, or I want to know about that cube, or whatever, and I'll watch it. But just lately, I haven't been watching as much cubing videos on YouTube, or listening to cubing podcasts for that matter. Mango asked me to do, like, a lot of things. Like, these comments are all from him. I don't know if I'm going to do any of them. Let me go. Oh, what? I scrolled past it. Anyway, a lot of those, let's see if I want to do them. He wants me to keep introducing myself. So, hi, I'm Andrew. Andrew, actually. If you don't know me, my name's Andrew. Nice to meet you. I'm Andrew. Hi, that's me, Andrew. If you were to meet me in real life, I would walk up to you and tell you that my name is Andrew, because my name is Andrew, and I just want you to know that about me. That's something that I think is good to know about me. It's a good introduction to my character. My name's Andrew. There we go. You're welcome, Mango. That's probably enough responding to comments for the day. How about I talked about something from my own brain? What a novel concept. I've been looking at, like, new laptops and tablet type things lately, and for a while I was thinking about the new MacBook Pro, and you know how it has that touch bar, which is like it has the screen, and then there's a separate bar on the top of the keyboard which replaces the function keys, and it's a touch screen, and you can, like, press icons on it, and it, like, changes based on what's going on the screen. I'm seeing a lot of people who are like, the touch screen is kind of useless. It's like, why is this there? We've never needed this before. And for a while, I thought that it could have some uses. I was like, people just need to give it a try, and, like, app developers will start finding ways to use it. Then I realized that the new Microsoft machines, which are sort of the equivalent, the Surface Books, are basically the same thing, except instead of a touch bar, it's just the entire screen you can touch. It's like, it seems a lot more useful. It's like, we have a touch bar. You can touch this bar and do stuff with it. And then you can just touch the whole screen of the other one. I don't know, when you think about it like that, it makes the touch bar seem kind of useless. I face a sort of predicament because I don't want to get the new MacBook Pro, but I want to have a way to edit video on the go. I use Final Cut, though, so I have to use an Apple product, and I just don't know. Right now I'm just using my desktop, which is pretty good, but if I ever want to edit video when I'm out and about, I can't be lugging around a desktop with me. But I don't want to get the new MacBook Pro because it's kind of just not as good as other computers, I think, right now. So I'm considering switching to the Adobe Creative Cloud at some point in the future. Probably not anytime soon because I don't have an immediate need for it, but it's just an interesting thing how this new piece of Mac hardware is making me consider switching my software from their Apple stuff to Adobe. On a somewhat related note, I'm also looking into getting some kind of, like, tablet laptop thing, a combination, preferably with a detachable screen from the keyboard. So if you have any suggestions for something like that, I know about the Surface and the Lenovo, like, Mix or whatever. If you have any suggestions for things like that, let me know in the comments. I would be interested in hearing from you guys if you have anything like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.